In this video, we tackle the infamous Jeep track.
Last time we were here, we actually rolled a car.
We're just hoping for as little panel damage as possible.
As you can probably predict, things don't quite go to plan.
Boys, we might have a big problem.
I'll move it, guys.
5 teams, 5 unique builds. We've gathered a bunch of our great mates to take on Tasmania's toughest terrain, testing their skills, their rigs, and their resilience, all in support of men's health this Movember. This is KincromeBuildWars.
Our journey begins in a small mountain bike town called Derby in the northeast corner of Tasmania. The weather had absolutely turned it on for us today, and we were all soaking in the spectacular views on our way to the infamous Jeep track. Before we could get on the road though, we had some mechanical dramas with the big GU.
My clutch is still full of mud. There's that much mud and sticks inside it that it's going to remain now as well. There's oil getting on the clutch. I don't know, just keep rinsing it out. Seems to come good. Just got to water your clutch every now and then. It'll grow up to be a big Aussie boy clutch.
Listen, what's the problem?
With Macca's clutch having finished its daily water, it was time to hit the road again.
Man, the northeast corner of Tassie is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, I've ridden a heap out here and I've seen some videos of Jeep track. I'm looking forward to it.
In convoy, I had Pulley in the 4Runner, TJ and Mac in the Come and Swap Patrol, the Aussie Arvo boys in the TB48, and Team Kincrome in Timmy's GQ. We had put a lot of work into building these rigs over the past 2 months, and I would urge everyone to check out all the other channels to see exactly what everyone has done to their vehicles. You might be wondering, where is the world's best looking Prado 120 series? And surprisingly, there was a catastrophic engine failure on the so-called bulletproof Toyota engine. Make sure you check out Kincrome's channel, as they will explain exactly what happened when their episode drops. Back into the video now, and we just pulled over to inspect what had happened to the big Come and Swap GU.
Yeah, mate. Just a little leaky poo.
Jeez, Dan, there's some really good looking spanners. What brand are they?
Mate, these are Kincrome. See? Right there. Nothing but the best.
Found the problem.
Probably it's right there.
Well, we're going to live it through today. Hopefully we get to our day tomorrow. But nice, easy, not steep one for the clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to day 3 of Kincrome Build Wars, proudly supporting Movember. Today we're at Jeep Track. Thank you for that, Macca. What do we have to expect today, mate?
Look, firstly, I think we're going to expect a few trees across the track.
What I wanted to cover was how much panel damage do you reckon I'm going to do today on the old 60 bus?
Look, I reckon the left side of the car is going to have its day today. Obviously, the track changes. It's been 3 years, so...
Before we even got to the track, I had some dramas caused by my limited approach and departure angles.
There we go.
Just saying to Rich, I forgot to mention it before, but last time we were here, we actually rolled a car.
Paulie said last time they were here, they rolled a car. Really instilled us with a lot of confidence for today.
We had some little erosion ruts for the first obstacle. I was opting for some easier lines with the 60 because I didn't want to cause any more panel damage. had lent the Kincrome lads the big GQ and they were still getting used to it. Mega shout out has to go to Timmy for lending out his pride and joy.
You might be able to get out of it, I reckon.
Oh, what do you reckon, Liam?
I don't know. I reckon this first bit might be a little bit like greasy. There's a bit of a big hole.
It wasn't long before we arrived at the track's first proper obstacle, a long, deep, rutted section, and I'd seen it cause a lot of panel damage to cars in the past.
This is a bit of a tough bit, this one.
Yeah, it's big, long, ruddy bit where Richo's door is probably going to just drag along that whole bank there.
Lucky this is the easy bit.
Oh, he's just up there. Hey, Richo. Just letting the viewers know where you're going to write your car off.
Mac has been telling me the whole trip that I'm going to write my car off on every feature, so I don't really believe him about anything anymore.
It's just been so fun to like get your hell worried.
It's possible, but obviously we've got these big old banks here, and
I'm like 11 foot tall, so that must be at least like 19 foot there.
just trying to baby the 60 through and cause as little damage as possible.
Green Sally down, last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, Green Sally down, last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, Green Sally down, last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, Green Sally down, last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, Green Sally down, last done start, gotta tell.
Exactly that line, Rich. Exactly hold that line. Perfect, Rich. You've done it.
After all of that, I was so worried about the passenger side, and I managed to ding this on a tree, just a little unsuspecting tree as I came around, so pretty dark on that.
Pooley and the mighty Forerunner were up next.
Sally up, Green Sally down, last done start,
wide diffs and narrow body, it's unsurprising the 4Runner made it through completely unscathed. Time for the big come and swap GU.
Garbo on tour. Right, there's no skip pins around here.
Jesus Louise, my God! Yeah, mate, yeah, still looking for the skip pins. Haven't found her yet. So, Garbo truck's still on tour until we find her.
With Macca at the wheel of his capable GU, he navigated the huge rut unscathed. The same can't be said for Dan and the Aussie Arvo Patrol though. Dan was in a spot of bother here and you could see the GU pressed up against the bank.
Yeah, bump it from there. Keep them straight though. Right back, and then try and get your left side on that side of the road. Yep. Yep.
Sometimes you just need a little bit more right foot, but Dan is one of those mechanical guys that has the sympathy.
He's very sympathetic towards the car.
Yeah.
Dan, you damaged the quarter.
No.
I specifically told you not to.
Hey, mate, my flare's still on, all right?
Oh, look what you've done. Oh, big
nah,
dent.
that was already like that. That'll buff out.
What's it out?
It's definitely...
Man, we should do the same thing to my 60 door.
Oh, I reckon it'd pull out the whole
Let's
quarter.
take this over and try it on.
Got any
Try
more?
it on the
How
boat.
many suction cups do you
It's
have?
definitely pulled it out.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh.
Well, I need to start, like, caress the panel from the front.
Yep, I don't think it's going to be that easy on the 60. Time for Timmy's big GQ.
Oh, I got it. You look pretty bored, mate. It was like in the too easy mode car.
Made that one look easy, and that GQ is a very, very well set up and capable four-wheel drive.
It was quite good. Uneventful. What's all the fuss about?
Yeah, actually, you're right here.
Yeah, in the wet, this would be a different story. We're kind of, I mean, It's bad for content, it's good for my car that we got on a dry day.
Second time I've been here and haven't had my own vehicle, so keen to come back with my car one day.
Oh, didn't see you there. For me, the dust has finally settled after Build Wars, and I'm back out in the shed doing what I love, making some pretty epic build content for you guys. I would not be able to do any of this without Kincrome. I just want to give them a massive shout out for partnering with me. Their investment into me and my channel directly supports this type of content, and I would absolutely not be here without it. For me personally, Build Wars was such a massive opportunity, and I just want to say thank you so much, Kincrome, and I'm so stoked to be working with the Kincrome family and all the other content creators in this series, because everyone is genuinely a bloody legend. Kincrome do not ask much from me at all. They're super easy to work with and give me a ton of freedom to do projects that I love. One thing that they have asked from me though, and I'd really appreciate if you could do this, is go check out the Kincrome episodes for Build Wars on their YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Do you guys want to see a season 2? I know I certainly do, but make sure you leave a comment, give their videos a like, and maybe if it all goes well, we might get to do this again, and I would be absolutely stoked if we did.
Few skip bins up here, mate.
Wouldn't have to be garbage around these parts without me picking up.
This is gonna make it look a little bit less hectic for YouTube, but we might save a panel.
I respect the commitment to the mow.
Alrighty, so my 60 is a little bit undergunned. A bit of an in-joke about how much panel damage I'm gonna do today.
Yep, the 60 was certainly having some close shaves today, but no real major damage just yet.
Hey team, I've just been helping out on the camera today. Haven't been in the patrol, but I must admit last time I was here it was actually raining when we came up this. It was considerably more difficult. So I'm gonna rate this track easy in the dry. You know, it starts heading toward medium once the rain sets in.
It seemed like the day was going almost too smoothly. Not for much longer though.
Bit of a flexi section here. Nothing for the runner.
Oh mate!
So brave, so strong.
It's the unsung heroes of today. wrong, Richo? A bit of a bank, mate.
Yeah, we just tried to come up when the cameras are off. But we got to here and my whole passenger side, or driver's side rather, was just pushed up into there. It's not the day to do panel damage, so we're going to try to take this high line.
We're doing the high side. The safe option, one would say.
Yeah, kiss these ferns. The ferns are fine. Boring.
Lightweight for a runner.
By this point in the trip, there had been a lot that had gone really wrong, and this seemed like the first day that we got to take it a little bit slower and enjoy the cars we had slaved so hard on for the last few months with our good mates. However, this wasn't going to be the case for much longer.
Yeah, it's on.
Jeep Track had plenty of different ruddy sections and challenges to keep it interesting.
Whoa.
Here to take out the track.
I've been waiting for this moment all day. Little change of scenery. We're about to go over a rocky section.
Yeah, that was a good line.
Not a bad line. What do you reckon, Tank?
I reckon Timmy has built a pretty amazing car here. I miss the Prado. I do miss the Prado. But can't be sad about driving this.
We're past the halfway point in the track now. Honestly, it hasn't been that bad today. You know, it hasn't been wet. We've had a heap of grip. I haven't done that much damage to the car. Everyone's kind of, you know, no mechanical dramas, unscathed. I guess it's not really what you want to see on a YouTube video.
Boys, we might have a big problem.
What's that?
A huge tree over the track, like not movable at all.
Yeah, right. Let's come and have a look.
This is a big Aussie tree. Far out, this tree's huge. So the other boys reckon, but if you ask me, that's a showstopper.
That is a massive tree. That could be...
That's it. There's no way we're getting that, surely. We need a superhero to cut that thing down, wouldn't we? Hang on a second. Did I just...
Oh, we're sweet.
I've got this!
Oh, no, no. That's what I couldn't.
I reckon about 10 cuts.
If I just take a bit out of there, you know, I just cut like triangles out.
Well,
I know what all fuss is about.
I'll move it, guys. Yeah, we're big Aussie boys. Let's all push up.
Rolling.
Alrighty, we're about 3/4 of the way through the track and we've come across this massive tree. We've had a bit of a look. There is an option to, you know, cut a heap of bush down and drive around, but we don't want to do that. We respect the environment around us. So over here, what we're going to try and do is notch this out with a couple of chainsaws. Dan's really stoked about it. And we're going to try and winch our way through rather than turn back. So can't wait to see Dan on the chainsaw.
Get into it, mate.
Let's go.
Mate, you're getting serious if you got the earplugs in.
That there was a clearing ridge.
It's not for ear protection, mate. It's for the vibe.
He's gonna go noisy.
What soundtrack are we going, mate? Okay. He's getting serious. He's got the tunes on.
Imagine if we got through this tree and then there was like.
Did you want your glasses, Dan?
Nothing better than the sound of a two-stroke at wide open throttle. Dan got to work, but there wasn't really a sense of optimism in the group about conquering this tree and getting through to the other side. Once he finished the first 2 cuts, we could hook on a winch, and we needed a way to get the rope under the tree without putting our hands under it.
Should we just see if this goes under now we're here and I've made the stick?
See if it goes under.
Took us a while to make the stick.
Yeah, man.
There you go. He's over there.
And just get it across.
Basically directional.
We gave it a good go with the winch, but it just kept pulling my car forward, which was hooked up to Pulley's 4Runner.
Trying to use our engineer's brains, and unfortunately the engineer's behind the camera right now and he's got a mad mo. But no, we are making some very large cuts in this tree and we're trying to rig up a way to get pretty much a triple line pull going on it and hopefully choke the tree at the top and roll it.
Worth noting that we were taking a lot of safety precautions while doing this. Cameras were left on tripods and everyone was standing well back behind the cars, and winch blankets were being used every time.
The tree is defeating us. Who would have thought that this 500-ton tree would not be movable?
Eventually we decided we needed to cut more of the tree out.
I volunteered to cut the tree, and then it's been like an hour, and Richo's holding a camera and drinking a beer, and I'm still cutting the tree.
I've had 2 beers.
I feel like how his interns feel.
After a couple of hours of cutting, we finally got some movement. Even though it was just a little bit, it kept everyone in good spirits.
Actually quite surprised that the winch rope hasn't snapped, and it's been the tree trunk protector and the winch extension strap actually.
What brand are they? Would name a chain?
Got a pry bar, and we're just prying out the wedge that Dan's cut in it. It's going to have a crack from the other side. We'll definitely have a big clearing, but it won't be enough to drive a car through yet.
What do you reckon about electric chainsaws being the future?
Electric nothing is the future. Definitely not electric chainsaws.
And we had to make sure we got a photo of the unsung hero of the day.
Sudden Max become positive, so we might be on
Take
here.
the credit
We're
this
gonna
time.
get it. We're gonna get
The
it.
negative.
I moved this bit of lumber here.
At this point, we were pretty much out of fuel for the chainsaw and we were running out of daylight as well. This winch had to work. Otherwise, we'd have to turn around and go back down the track the way we came, which none of us wanted to do.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but look at it.
I thought you were a horticulturalist.
Nah, I don't know. Are they rings?
If so, how
Could
old
be.
is it?
Oh, I'm going to go 500 years.
What species?
Earth.
Do you reckon that's not?
Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, it's going.
Probably have a fucking knife for it.
Hang on, Fred.
4 people.
Fred,
Jump.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Yeah, it won't come on. There it goes.
All sorted. Dan did an amazing job on the saw, and we were on the winch for like the last, I don't know, 2-3 hours, and we managed to open or reopen Jeep Track, which is a massive effort from everyone involved. All the boys gathered around and everyone was on the tools, passing stuff to each other, helping out. Really just teamwork makes the dream work. So yeah, keen to drive it. And a huge shout out to the carbon winch on the 60. Huge shout out to my intern Tom for designing that bull bar. He did an amazing job, and it stayed on its mount. That was a real test out. We have missed out on beers at the pub and everyone is a bit devastated, but it is my turn to cook tonight and the boys have got a treat in store for them.
Not all heroes wear capes. Thank you, Dan.
I'm going to hit you with the blue steel. I'll do it. What is going on?
Stop there, reverse, and right. Front locker. Stop, stop. Stop, stop. Front locker. The 60 opening up Jeep Track.
managed to reopen Jeep Track. The real question was though, which was on everyone's mind, was would there be another tree down like that, given the wild weather Tassie had just had? We arrived at a set of puddles and some chose to drive more spiritedly than others. Turns out we made it to the end without any more trees down and we were relatively unscathed. Our shed-built rigs had survived another day of torture. What a trip this was turning out to be.
Exciting episode coming up on your channel, TJ.
Yeah, TJ and Mac, next channel, we are doing the track to the weir. We've never done it before, we've never been there before, and I don't think anyone else has, so who knows. Will we be home before midnight?
It's unlikely. That video is coming out tomorrow night, so make sure you check out at TJ and Mac
on YouTube. See how it goes.
Cheers.
It was our turn to cook dinner that night, and I just want to show you a clip of Uncle Paulie drinking wine for the first time and giving everyone his thoughts.
George, what do you reckon? Where are we going to rank in this cooking challenge?
We're going to win it. Hands down.
Lovely dinner, mate. What's the time? You got the time?
I mean, it's 10:44. You want to cook?
Yeah, look, better late than never, eh?
Another couple of hours.
After a couple more of these.
Are you serious?
Do they not have
This is
wine in
my
England?
first time.
Yes, wish. Yeah, yes, yeah. There you go.
I think I should have